Good evening, everyone. There was a lot on the line downstate, a berth to the NCAA tourney and a shot at winning a GLIAC championship. Number 2 NMU took on their rivals number 3 Michigan Tech at Wayne State, as they've done plenty this season in a wire-to-wire GLIAC semifinal matchup. Well, NMU had a 32-25 lead over Michigan Tech at the half. These two teams split the series this season. In the second half, Annie Rumadun spinning bucket. She had 14 points. Later, Tech on a 7-0 run thanks to Morgan Anderson. Knocks down the triple. Tech now within 3. Now with 1:16 left on the clock, Danielle Blake with the right hand. She gets the 2 buckets. Tech back on top. But then moments later, Bree Gasparovich will respond, drives for the 2 points. So NMU is back on top. 12 seconds left, 57-54. NMU Tech looking for the 3 to tie the game. Watch Abby DeBruin. I mean, come on. She blocks the shot and the ball goes out of bounds. Michigan Tech cannot believe it. 1.9 seconds remaining. Alyssa Kola is fouled. She will knock down 2 clutch free throws, and NMU will clinch this one 59-54. They are headed to the GLIAC championship game. NMU will face 5th-seeded Malone tomorrow in Detroit for that championship game. Malone upset top-seeded Wayne State 61-53 earlier in the day. An automatic berth to the NCAA tournament is also on the line. Tip-off at 2 p.m. Over in the men's game, Austin Armga led Michigan Tech with 26 points as they win 75-62 over Malone. Ben Stelzer also had 21 points in that semifinal matchup. The Huskies will take on number 2-seeded Findlay tomorrow in Ohio for this championship game. The Oilers dropped 104 points on Walsh in their win. Game time also at 2 p.m. Well, in the Division III hockey championship in Plymouth, the Sioux Blue Devils taking on the Farmington Falcons. Jason Petrist scored this goal for Farmington with just a few minutes left in the first period. 2-0 Falcons. He also scored the first goal. Then the Blue Devils respond 18 seconds into the second period. That's Blake Masdaw off a nice feed from Chase Gamelin. The Devils outshot the Falcons 30-22, but they will fall in this one 2-1. After this game, the Blue Devils will lose a big crop of their seniors, and Farmington is your Division III champion.
But this class of seniors that I had, they came in when they were sophomores, about 10 of them, you know, and they won 60 games during the course of their high school careers. That's pretty good, you know, and so they got nothing to you know, hang their heads at, and they put together another remarkable season.
Good season indeed. The Blue Devils won 20-plus games, only losing 3 times this entire year. NMU Wildcats were sitting in 7th place after last night's win against Alabama Huntsville. Tonight, they're looking for the sweep. First period, Stefan Vijay to Wade Epp. Top shelf goal. 2 goals he scored in this one, so it's 1-0 NMU. Later, Matt Solani will intercept the puck. Takes a good shot, but good glove save there by Matthias Dahlstrom. He had 27 on the night. Later in the first, Gerard Hansen will find Darren Nowick. He's off screen, and he roofs this past the goalie. It's 2-0 NMU. Nowick would earn a hat trick as NMU goes on to win 5-2 against Alabama Huntsville. But get this, though, they will slide into that 6th place spot, so they don't really know who they're going to be playing for the playoffs just quite yet. If Alaska Anchorage beats Alaska, they will play in Mankato. But if Alaska Anchorage loses, NMU will play at Fairbanks. So Michigan Tech and Minnesota State, they would tie 1-1 in overtime. Shane Hanna scoring the lone goal for the Huskies. So Tech slides into that 5th spot. They do not earn home ice. They will be playing at Bowling Green. Thanks to Ferris State's 2-1 win over Lake State, the Wildcats were guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Bowling Green again, they win 5-2 over Bemidji State and Alaska Anchorage, and Alaska just dropping the puck. Well, the Marquette Royals have captured the Great Lakes Division Championship, and they earned a number 1 seed in the playoffs. But since they don't play for another week, they decided to have a scrimmage against Portage Lake. Lane King scores 30 seconds into this one, and the Pioneers, though, proved to be a good team to measure up against as they tie this game 1-1. Later, Robbie Gervino over to Jeff Salzbrunn for the goal. It's 3-1 Royals. But again, the Pioneers just chipping away at this lead. So the Royals got something to work on before they play next Friday as the Portage Lake Pioneers, they take this game 7-4 over Marquette. The Royals begin postseason play next Friday. Well, in the 10 and under girls hockey in Alpena, Marquette will defeat Grosse Pointe 5-1. They then defeat Troy 6-3 to advance to the semifinals tomorrow. Also in Alpena, the 19 and under girls state hockey championships. Marquette beats Manistee and Traverse Cities with identical scores 8-1, so they advance to the state semis tomorrow as well. For more sports scores and highlights, visit our website, uppermichigansource.com.
All right, thanks so much, Lily. Well, coming up next, some zoo animals are getting in on selfies. See it after the break.